Hey everyone, we're back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about distractions and how to use your iPhone to get more work done. So whether you're a student or employed, one of the functions you can use that will help you keep more focused and less distracted is to use the focus feature right here. So what you're going to want to do is go to your control center, and then you'll see that there's focus. Now, focus allows a few different features. As you can see here, one is for sleeping. So at nighttime, when you're ready to go to bed, you go ahead and turn this on. And you can also set the hours so then if it's your schedule, whether you go to sleep at 9 p.m. or 12 a.m. and wake up at 5 or 8 or whatever. Um, that's the sleep right here. And then the do not disturb is just for any time. Now we also have personal and work, and I'm going to go through these all right now. So for do not disturb, when you click this, there's a function. You can actually click the three dots on the right and say, oh, do not disturb for 1 hour. So say you're at a meeting or a dinner or something, some event, you can click this. Or until this evening, which probably means you're at work or school, something that you're busy with in the daytime. Now, until I leave this location, you have to have your setting of locations on, but then that's specific for where you're at and most likely an event or something. Now, once we get to sleep, if I turn this on and I hit the three dots, we're going to go to settings, and you're going to see that you're allowed to allow certain people to still contact you or call you when you have the sleep function on. So, for example, uh, if I want, my parents, my child, uh, family members, certain work members, my boss, I can go ahead and add this contact, and then they are still allowed to call me. And everyone else, including telemarketers, will not be able to reach me. All right, so this is another function right here that just says allow repeated calls. So you know, if it's certain people, you might want to turn this off. Um, but for your parents or your child, you might want to just allow this. Allow calls. There's also favorites. Everybody, allow people only, contacts only. So that means contacts only just means that unrecognized phone numbers like telemarketers or maybe some customer services return your phone call, they won't be able to reach you. And next, I mean, there's also apps. So certain apps, like if you're working from Instagram or TikTok, YouTube, then you might want to add some apps that where you can actually still use, or maybe your health. You want health a lot sometimes measures your sleep, so you might want to leave that on. Go ahead and play around with that. There's a lot to go through. I just want to make a general introduction. And then we see night schedule down here. So then right now I have mine set to 10:05 p.m. to 6:50 a.m., but you can set yours to your own schedule. Um, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of different little things you can do, customize. But in general, this is like the sleep focus. Most people are only going to use focus for the things I said, but then you can get more detailed about it. Okay, so like we also have work here. And work, I like work. It's interesting because you can choose people that can and cannot contact you. So allow notification form. So I might just allow like my work friends or associates, or I might, while I'm working, only allow my family members because say my husband or wife, or say my child, say my parents, say my best cousin, blah, 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 then I'm going to put them in there. And finally, we're going to get to uh, see, as you can see, I just want to say real fast in work focus, the work area, you can also play around, add a schedule. If you're working every day at the same time, say from 8:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., go ahead and put that in. So then you now can make sure that you don't get unsolicited calls or distractions, some BS calls that might interrupt you from your work. Okay, so especially if you're a person that is very social and gets a lot of phone calls or messages. So yeah, finally we're gonna go down to personal. And personal works pretty much like work. I'm gonna, for certain periods of the day or time, I can put in people that I like or don't like. So say after I get off work or school, then I'm gonna only allow certain people to contact me, or say after 9 p.m. Like say after 8 p.m., 9 p.m., primetime TV. You're gonna be watching your favorite shows, or you want to relax. You don't want to think about work. Your doctor told you not to think about work, otherwise you can't sleep. So what you're gonna do is go in here personal, and then you're gonna focus and then turn on or off certain contacts or apps. So say you depend on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube for money, that's part of your business, then you might turn every app off except for that. Or if you're trying to stop working because you're so obsessed with work, you might put that app in. So go ahead and play around with that. But yeah, you can, as you can see, you can set like the different screens. There's like some schedule, like you can set the schedule. But in general, that's pretty much it with focus. If you're not getting work done because you're too distracted, I would highly recommend going ahead and getting into this whole settings of focus. And you can find it through the settings, or it's default set into your new iPhone 16 or iPhone with iOS. I know for sure iOS 18, but then 17, 16, I believe even all the way to like iPhone X. I'm not sure about like iPhone 8, but yeah, go ahead and check that out, and then go ahead, turn on focus, and you'll see that there's the 4 functions. Go ahead and mess around with it and see how it works for you. Please, if you have any questions or comments, please leave it below. Otherwise, if this has helped, please like or comment. Really appreciate it. See you next time. Bye-bye.